Hey everyone, Kyle Shaw here with another episode of K-Style Update. I've had a lot of questions about my past as a former Jehovah's Witness, and I'd like to answer as many as I can. So first thing, we have one from Jody C on Twitter. She says, "What would you say to a Jehovah's Witness that knocked on your door? And if you could say anything to your family, what would it be?" Funny story, one time I was actually at a friend's house when I noticed some Jehovah's Witnesses coming to the door, and I insisted that I answer the door. I let them know right away I was disassociated, disfellowshipped, however you want to call it. It's basically the difference between you're quitting or you're fired, and I'm pretty proud to say that I quit. So I answered the door, let them know right away, and I said, "So you're not technically allowed to talk to me, are you?" And it was pretty funny because it was really awkward, but you know, when you're in control of an awkward situation for once, you really feel like you're on fire. It was pretty cheap and lame of me to do, you know, why am I going to bother these people when they're out doing their job, going door to door? But I had a bit of fun with it, and so that's the answer to that. With regards to my family, I still do talk to them occasionally, and there's no love lost between us. We just understand the rules of the religion. We talk here and there, but it's just, there's a lot of distance between us, and it sucks, and I wish it wasn't that way, but that's the way it is, so there's your answer to that. Next question comes from the comments section on one of my last videos from Balasubramaniac. He asks, "My Jehovah's Witness friends dropped by unexpectedly yesterday because there was a complaint that I had turned apostate. How the fuck does one go apostate if he never joined the religion?" Well, basically my answer to that question is, yeah, you're right. That's a good question. I'd like to know the difference too. You've got your atheist, agnostic, or apostate, and as far as I know, they're all basically the same. I'm probably going to get a lot of comments now defining each one. I know agnostic means that you believe that there could be a God, and you could be atheist, as I personally choose to be, but I don't judge. I can't. I can't do it. I can't just believe that, you know, science. Sorry, I just can't. And then there's apostate, which is, I guess, a religious person's definition of, as far as I can tell, a non-believer, which is basically a normal person. They don't realize that they're the funny ones with these funny little beliefs and everything, and they like to judge other religions and call them all wrong, but oh, they're right, you know. Non-religious, religious, or normal, which I take to be non-religious. You're all minorities. I guess in other countries it's a bigger thing to be part of a major religion, but I think the most important thing that I'm trying to say here is that we don't judge each other, and we don't kill each other over these stupid, piddly arguments that we have about stupid things that don't really matter. In the end, can't we all just get along? I don't see how it can be not that simple, but it happens. This is the problem that I'm trying to address mainly, is families being broken up, wars happening in other countries, you know. I don't think religion is a very good idea, and a lot of people like to say that they believe that, you know, it helps people or it makes them feel good, and oh, Kyle, why do you have to go and say all this stuff and ruin everyone's good time? But, you know, when it's breaking up families and people can't take blood transfusions, or personally what I've seen or people I've known have been affected by these things, it's time to talk about them. So if anyone else has any comments or questions, please, let's talk about this stuff. Let's get it in the open. But the most important thing, no hate from either side. Please, let's just talk, discuss, and figure out how we can be better to each other as human beings and not fighting. So I hope those were good enough answers to your questions. If anyone else has anything they want to ask me, you can leave it in the comments section down below. Maybe I'll make a video out of it, or at the hashtag KStyleUpdate on Twitter. So please leave questions or comments. It's a really hard topic to talk about for a lot of people, but no one's ever going to have a discussion if we don't speak up. Have a nice day, everyone, religious or not, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.